Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have completed with the texturing of this WAG12 locomotive over here. So now what we'll be doing over here is like we'll be animating this WAG12 locomotive over here. So very first of all, we need to animate this wheels over here. So how we are going to do over here is like, very first of all, I'll just save as this over here. I'll just let me save as this. So anything goes wrong, alright, so let's select this wheels and let's just attach it with this. So this is going to be all the same. So I'll just off this lights. So I'll just hide this because it is getting into the obstruction over here. So after that, I'll go into this and I'll make a controller over here using a spline. Let's take a rectangle over here. I'll just take a rectangle and I'll just duplicate this rectangle in this way. So select this, both the rectangles. So select this, both the rectangles, push it out. So this will be your kind of a controller, we can say. This will be controlling this. So let's just select this both and convert to editable spline. Select this and let's just attach it first. So we'll just attach it, go into this spline, and we have a boolean option. Let's give a boolean over here and let's go into this rendering, enabling viewport. So that's how your controller is now ready over here. So now if you want, you can rotate it. So now what I'll be doing is like I'll just make multiple copies of it. So let's just create such kind of multiple copies over here. Now I'll select this wheels over here. I'll go into this animation. So we'll be using some constraints, that is your orientation constraint, and select this controller and let's rotate this controller. As you can see, orientation constraint is like when you rotate it. So orientation is your rotational constraint, we can say. So when you try to rotate this controller, you will see that the wheels are rotating. This is just because of your constraint. So orientation constraint, we can use it in this way. After that, again I will select this wheels over here and let's just attach this. So select this again, go into animation, constraints and orientation constraint. So again you can see I can rotate this wheels with the help of orientation constraint. Select this over here. Again I can go into this, I'll attach this wheels over here. Again select this, animation constraint, orientation constraint with this. So you can see this rotations happening over here. So I'll just, safer side, I'll make some copies over here. Again select this, again go into this, attach it with this. Okay, hope so it is in a straight line. So if it is not in a straight line, then it's difficult. So let's just select this, and just mirror it in y-axis, make a copy of it and put it over here. Okay, so now just select this and let's just give attach. Again select this, go into animation, constraints and give a orientation constraint. Now looks much better. So once you are assigning this orientation constraint, this is just for the rotation of the wheels. It is not going to move. So if you are using this orientation constraint, you cannot move the objects. You cannot move the objects. Also, you cannot move the controllers. So you can only use it for the rotation, because this is not a parenting or this is not a linking. This is a constraint part. So just save your file again. After that, what I can do over here is like, I can again shift this over here. Let's see if it is in line. No, it's not in line. Need to put it in line. The wheels are make sure it is perfectly coinciding from all the sides. I think that's perfect over here. So first we'll be doing just the constraint part. So again just duplicate it, push it over here. Definitely you can duplicate that engine also, but again you need to select, deselect all the elements. So it's better we again do it, not a problem. So hardly it's a matter of time. So select this and again I'll go into this, attach this two elements, select this wheels over here, animation, constraint, orientation constraint, and select this controller, and again you can rotate it. So if you want, I can explain you how linking works. If you're doing a linking something like this, so first I'll show you. Let's just attach this, select this, and if I try to link it, so linking is a different option. If you link it, then this will be your parent and this will be a child. So one will be your parent and one will be your child. So if you select this and if you link it, so this is your linking part. This also works. Also this also works in that. So orientation will only give you the rotation, but it will not give you any kind of a position. So in this you can get rotation also and position also. So position can also be used. So if you see over here, if you look at this and if you try to move this, it's not going to move. Although the wheels are not going to move from this section, so that is the reason we are giving it as the orientation constraint. But if you have anything which is going to be up and down, for that you can use this option over here. If you have some kind of stuff which you are going to use, so you have rotation parameters also and the position parameters also. So this is what you do it with a parent and child relationship. Or you can say it as a linking. So you can just link that stuff in that way. So again I'll select this. Again I'll just attach it over here. Again I will select this and let's just see. Let's select this and let's just link it. So instead of linking it, what I'll do is like animation, constraints, and let's give a orientation constraint. Oops. this is what happens. It's like sometimes okay, anyways, so again select this. So we have used some orientation constraint, and also we have used link constraint. Oh, sorry, not a link constraint, linking. That is all select and link. So select and link also we say as a parent child. So animation constraints, orientation constraint, and let's use this. So again you can see this. So you got all of this over here. I'll just hide this right now. So if you want, I can use this as a controller also, not a problem. So I'll just set it to 90 degree. Can increase this like this. So this, if you want. Now what I can do over here is like, I can go into this view over here. I'll just slightly just push it down. If you have anything which is going to show you up for your rotation and all this stuff, that can be used. We can use a dummy and a controller also over here for this axis. That can be done. So I can just select this and I'll just attach it over here. I'll attach this, attach this, attach it. Alright. So once you attach this over here, if you try to move this, okay, you also need to attach this. Over here, what I can do is like, now if I go over here and if you see, I'll go into my hierarchy pivot point. I'll just put one pivot point over here. Although it's going to rotate, we can use a dummy over here if you want. You can use a dummy also. I can go into this and use a dummy if required. You can use a dummy over here. So I'll put a dummy over here. Alt A, align. Okay. So if you want that you get such rotations, I can just link it with this dummy. You can see the dummy can make it rotate this stuff. So you can use this, animate it in this way. And if you have something which is going to go up in this way, that can also be done. So definitely I'll show you in the coming section or coming class over here. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.